Good morning. Well, it is quite a good morning here at least. Sun shining, buds on the trees, so it won't be too long before we hopefully have the beauty of our cherry trees back with us. I think as we are now moving on, God willing, through COVID, there is a little bit of an increase in number of people's catching it, but that's, I guess, not to be unexpected, given that we're now out and about more than we were. We need to look at what we're doing here in terms of our COVID regulations. Now, the only thing I'm anticipating changing imminently, and that will be from this weekend, is that the 10:30 Mass, I'll be opening up all the pews on the confessional side of the church. So 5:30, 9:15, I will leave still with the pews roped off, but 10:30, I'm going to unlock all of this side. And that is largely because we'll be beginning First Holy Communion preparation, which I'd rather suspected would have to be by Zoom, because I'd seen so few of parents up until now, but most of them have said no, they'd rather do it face to face. So we'll be doing it after the 10:30 Mass for the next, 3 weeks at least. That's 13 children plus at least one parent, maybe a sibling or two. Suddenly that could start to fill us up at 10:30. So we'll leave it for 5:30 and for 9:15, socially distanced. 10:30 for the first week at least, just this side of the church unlocked. So if you're coming and you need to come to 10:30 and you are very aware of social distancing, you'll need to sit, if you like, on the left-hand side of the church, the Our Lady of Perpetual Help side of the church. We'll see how that one works for us. We'll continue, please, asking you, though I can't actually enforce it, asking you to wear face coverings for the present time, unless you're a youngish child who's coming. But I think, unless I get a lot of pushback from you, from Easter, we probably need to drop all the distancing regulations. And probably from Easter, I will no longer ask you to wear a face covering, that I will inquire a little bit more about that one and let you know nearer the time. If that happens, then I think from Easter Sunday will be the last time we will have a 9:15 Mass. Now, I know that there are now a good number of people who are coming happily at 9:15, enjoying not singing, enjoying, an early church. But I announced from the very beginning that that was a COVID situation Mass. I put it on only to thin down numbers when we had to be socially distanced. And what COVID itself has done, but also that has done, is it's really split our congregation up into little groups who just don't see each other. It also means that I now am totally booked up Saturday night, Sunday morning for what is at present a relatively small number of people. I can't go and help anywhere else. I can't go and cover Father James in Pocklington. I can't go and help if I needed to in Beverley, in Hornsey. So that Mass will have to go, and I think it will have to go. I'll let it go on till Easter Sunday, and then from Low Sunday there won't be a 9:15. Obviously, if suddenly a huge number of COVID infections covers the country and everybody's panicking again, right, well, we'll have to rethink that one. But the way things are working at the moment, the last 9:15 Mass will be on Easter Sunday. I'm sorry for those of you who've got used to it over the last 2 years. When I put it on, I expected it would last for 2 weeks, 2 months. I certainly didn't expect that it would be 2 years on, we would still be talking about regulations. So that's the intention. We'll continue to leave hand sanitizer at the door. We'll still, I think, for the time being, because a number of people are still anxious about it, we won't go back to the sign of peace being exchanged. And the regulations from the bishops still tell us that we shouldn't be going back to communion in both kinds. We'll have to decide what we want to do about that one anyway as time moves on. Hope that spring will cheer us all up. I've certainly not been the happiest of bunnies during all of this rather strange time. And the coming Easter feast will be a joy for us all. Broadcasting and recording this Friday morning, the Stations of the Cross here tonight at 6:30. Masses for the weekend, as usual, 5:30, 9:15, 10:30, First Holy Communion preparation, after that 10:30 Mass. So I will try and be outside before 10:30, so if you've got a Mass intention you want to give in, or anything else of that nature, you can give it to me then, because at the end of Mass I will be hurtling as quickly as I can manage out of the sacristy over to the church hall, so that we can have our little group then. Continue to keep a good Lent. This is Family Fast Day, so be as fasting as is wise, given your age and situation. I'm walking down the back here so that I can wave at you a CAFOD Family Fast Day envelope. And if you are giving by gift aid, if you're a taxpayer, make certain you fill that in, and then we get that sent off to CAFOD, who are helping not only in all those parts of the third world that we know about, but at the moment are helping the situation in the Ukraine. Okay? God bless you. See you at the weekend, I hope.